So why is it that I can be wifey material, doing all the right things? A guy can say that he really cares or loves you. You have everything together, but you're not his choice at the moment.
You misunderstood something. Just because I want you to be in a relationship with me doesn't mean I'm in a relationship with you. Just because you go with me doesn't mean I go back with you. And here's the thing, when a man says, I'm not ready, that doesn't mean you get that ready. That means you listen, because here's the thing, an unready man is ready to hurt, ready to lead on, ready to waste your time. And you are listening to a man tell you he's not ready, and what do you still do? Be his wifey type? You are being a wifey to a man that ain't even your boyfriend yet, and you are questioning him instead of questioning yourself. What about your self-worth makes you feel like giving those intimate, deep parts of yourself to a man that ain't even committed to you? My point is, if he ain't ready, say next. You deserve better than being placed on layaway by a man that may not ever get you out of that. My question is, if you thought you can get the man you deserve, why you waiting on the one that ain't ready yet? So maybe if you upgrade your life, you heal yourself, and you get to where you need to be, then maybe you will have a higher standard for men to reach over that deserves your wifely type qualities.
And drop the mic. Drop the mic. He said that.
I don't know how we follow that.
Welcome to Relationship Talk with the Geths. Join Ed and Maya, a dynamic husband and wife duo, as they share real and honest advice on love, dating, and marriage. As transformational relationship coaches, they specialize in helping both singles and couples enhance communication, build intimacy, and experience greater pleasure in their relationships. They also offer online courses tailored for singles and married couples and are fully licensed to officiate weddings. Now, let's dive into today's session.
So
it's pretty well said, and in a articulate way too.
he said, just because you go with him does not mean that he goes with you.
Right.
And I think that happens so much. So there's a song, it's like these bleeps out here choosing. So when men choose you, they choose you for several different reasons. So you might get chosen because you can cook. You might get chosen because he likes the way you have sex. You might get chosen because you're an arm piece. He likes to show you off in public.
Correct.
So that he can show other men the caliber of woman that he can get.
Wow. Yep.
You might get
On
chosen
point.
because you got some money.
Ooh,
And you
come
can
on.
finance some things for him,
Wow.
or you have good credit, or you have business sense, and you can speak into him. And so, men and women, we're not even gonna make this one-sided. It's one-sided because there was a woman that asked the question.
Yep.
But we'll go ahead and flip that. That'll be either way. People choose, and so that's why it's so important early in the dating phase that you establish boundaries and have the conversation about what it is that we're doing. Are we dating exclusively? What are our plans here? What are your plans for me? And when you get that answer, I'm not really ready for all that.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yep. Put the label on it. You got to put the label on it, whatever it is. I get it. Some people, we ain't into titles. We don't like the label. We just kind of go with the flow. Okay. You're going to flow.
Because
to
each
the river of
label,
forgetfulness.
each label brings a standard.
Yes.
So with this label,
Good point.
and we talk back and forth
Good
and we
point.
discuss and we agree that with the label that we assign at this phase, boyfriend, girlfriend, we're dating exclusively.
Yes.
I don't mean you shouldn't be taking other people out on dates.
Yes.
You're not having sex with other people.
Yes.
You're not, doing these things or these things. And that needs to be discussed.
Yeah.
Because some people feel like they're single till they get married.
That is
And
true.
so I'm still exploring, even though we are together, I'm still exploring my options until I'm locked down. That's a conversation for you guys to have. And if you want to be a wife and he doesn't want to be a husband or vice versa, what y'all doing?
Right. Yeah.
You think you can just show him that you're the best wife?
Right.
If he don't want a wife, he don't want one.
Right.
It don't matter how good your food is or how you wash his clothes, and you can do all those things. And if he doesn't want to be a husband, even if you're great wife material, it ain't gonna happen.
Not that I'm saying this is right, but I can see why either some women or some men go still hard to make it work. They may have been in a period of singleness or by themselves. I don't want to delve into loneliness, but probably they were lonely. And then finally, a good type of person, woman or man, comes along. They either got the money they want, the charisma, the look, the charm, whatever it is, and then it's like, this person's showing me interest. We're going on dates. We're having a good time. And then they hit you with the, yeah, but I'm not ready. And that fear of being like he said, next, then they got to go back through that period again. People don't want it. They're like, I done waited too long just to get this, just to get some type of companionship. Now I got to start back over again.
But see, that needs
you
to
get
come
what I'm
up.
saying?
That needs
I'm
to
not
come
saying it's
up.
right, but that's what's driving force.
I feel like that needs to come up on the first 2 days. What is it that you're ready for? I want to know what you're ready for. If you're ready to smash, and I'm only ready to smash, then that's what you do. If you're ready for companionship and companionship only,
Yes.
maybe you are. Good gracious, my voice. Excuse me, good people. Maybe you're fresh out of a relationship and you are lonely, and so you really only want companionship.
Right.
So that's what you're ready for. If you are ready for more than that, then are you willing to invest the time that it might take for me to get there, with the understanding that I may never get there? I may want to get in the companionship place and stay there. I might want to get in the smash. I might only want sex, and I might only want sex for years.
Right.
Because now I'm comfortable. I have everything else that I need.
Right.
I can pay my own bills.
Right.
I got my own food over here. So if you're willing to add sex to my life, that's all I need. So if you need more from me than sex, and that's all I want, this might not be, That's why it's so important to know what your core values are going into the dating relationship. That's why, that's why it was so important for us to get the course out for singles so that they could explore that and be able to know if this person is compatible upon meeting.
Right.
Because why are you wasting all this time when you can identify this is a good, candidate for dating? This is not, I'll be wasting my time, even though you are fine. You look the part, but you do not. We don't share core values.
Core values is important. Do you have that conversation before or after the connection? Because the connection can come like that, and next thing you know, man, I don't want to have this person out of my life, but they not ready. But man, I just really like having her around, or I really like having him around. Do you run into the danger of, okay, I'll accept what he says, I'm going to still continue to try to date other people, really don't work, the connection is still there with this person. Do I keep going knowing that they still not ready because the connection is there? Or do you sever the connection? Just be like, you know what, I only want to get more connected to you, even though it's good, it feels good, and just move on.
I'm so glad you said that.
Loneliness.
That makes me so happy that you said that.
Okay.
You said that the connection came like this. Problem.
Ooh.
What do you mean the connection came like this? If it came like this, you just made a connection based off what?
Feelings.
How do you even know how you feel about this person if it came like this? What are you basing it on?
Feelings, I guess.
How do you feel?
Happy.
How do you know you're happy with this person if it came like this? If you haven't had a conversation about your core values, then what is the basis for your connection?
Well, you must be talking about sex. Is that what you're leading
Did
to?
you have sex with this person?
I know you was leading to that, yeah.
Did you
You
meet
leading to
this
sex.
person and experience physical attraction
Good point.
and sexual attraction?
That's
And you
that's
got in the
usually what speeds it
bed.
up. That is what speeds it up.
And you got in the bed and you formed what feels like a connection,
Yep.
which is actually a soul tie.
Ooh,
Do
come
you
on,
have a
good beat.
connection with this person, or did you form a soul tie because you had sex before you got to know who you were getting in the bed with?
Boy.
That
Preach.
is an issue. We hop in the bed
Yep.
and we don't know first of all, what our core values are. And so we don't know how to identify them in other people. We just know that the sex was bomb. And so now I'm connected. What do you mean you connected? Connected on what terms? And what Ed said, it felt good.
Felt good.
Yeah, the connection felt good.
Great. Like, ooh.
Yeah, the sex felt good.
Mind blowing.
You don't know if you're connected. What you just did was connected your soul, and you don't know if you just connected your soul to the devil.
Correct.
Because you don't know who that is. Y'all haven't had the conversations. If y'all haven't had the conversations about whether we are truly compatible,
Yes.
then you haven't had the right
And
conversation.
if you follow some of our episodes, you know that sex will blind you to a field full of red flags.
You ain't gonna see him.
You gonna walk right in the minefields.
Like a Smurf. Da, 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 doom. Where did that come from? Yep. So
Yeah. Good point.
that's all I got.
That's all I got.
Drop.
Drop the mic. Walk away on that one.